my soul.
Hey folks, it's Tor here. Sorry for the wobble. I want to talk about intruder defense because I had one of those days. Today was the most I socialized in quite a long time. I had 2 guests on the property to go hunting because hunting season for guns just opened up here. And I warned them about the dogs, so I had to meet them way down past my gate at a whole bunch of signs because the dogs patrol a big perimeter. But I want to talk about how my dogs, they're not pets. Like, my signs mean what they mean, like they will attack you. I saw them in action today because they're still puppies, people. And for those of you who don't know, I've got Kangals and Pyrenees, and I had a purebred Kangal. These are, I guess you'd call them half and half. They'd be half Kangal, half Pyrenees. Some of them look more Kangal, some of them look more Pyrenees, but they exhibit the traits of both. But my male, man, like, he's a big dog. He's furry like a Pyrenees, but he's built like a Kangal. And he has the mentality of a Kangal. Like, if he barks, something's up. I don't know if you can hear that, but they're going after something. If I hear a gunshot, I'll have to go. But anyways, I want to get this out. So these guys rolled up today, and I told them ahead of time. We've been talking because it's hunting season, and they're big hunters, which I'm doing interviews with them eventually because they like guns. I like guns. They like hunting. I like hunting. And they're locals from around here. So my male almost killed one of them earlier this morning, and the whole pack worked like a wolf pack today. And I seen their strategy. You could see them talking to each other ahead, because I was out there beforehand, and there were stars out before the fog rolled in, which ruined their hunting day or morning. But listen to this. So the three females stopped the truck from coming up when it got close to the property. The male goes, he's always patrolling on the outside, you know what I mean? And these girls are holding whoever it is off, not letting them come out. And then they spread out like this, right? So the big the decoy in the middle, and then the other 2 go to the sides. The male's coming in. I know you can't see it. The male's coming in from this way, and he's almost right at the driver's side door, right behind a tree. Silent like a lion. And I see him because I've got my headlamp on because it's real dark. It was 5 in the morning. And I was just stay in your truck. And then he opened the door. I was like, close the door, stay in the truck until I get to you. And son of a gun you could see his posture too. And I didn't know what he was going to do. So anyways, nothing happened, thank God, but I know how they work. And I've never seen that before. I usually let them do their thing. And if I hear a gunshot or something, I will go out. Because if somebody shoots my dog, they got a big problem on their hands. Because they're already trespassing. My dogs don't go on other people's properties because I'm on 200 acres. All right? Surrounded by vacant millions. So if you're already up here, you're doing illegal shit as it is. So it's just, these dogs aren't stupid. And no, I don't train them. Hold on. There's a lot of gunshots, lots of bullets flying today. Anyways, I don't train my dogs, not like a normal pet. It's more of a silent understanding. You can't fake it with animals. You've got to be a certain way. They only respect a certain way. If you're not it, they're going to walk all over you. And my animals respect me because I walk it. I don't need to train them. They don't know their names. I have names for them, so I know them, but they don't come to their names or anything. They'll come if I whistle to them. And if somebody else whistles, somebody different than me, you're going to have a few dogs coming at you, distracting you, while another few are sneaking up behind you. And I saw that today, and It's a strategy, and it works. Like these things, like they act like a wolf pack. I mean, they take out whole coyote packs down there, well, everywhere. I mean, the male alone goes into the caves and takes out coyote packs, drives them out or kills them. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's not too pressing. But anyways, so if you ever find yourself in deep Appalachia with guard dogs on duty signs, like if I were you, I would take it very seriously. Because if you have breeds like the Pyrenees, or especially like a Kangal, or there's like Turkish Bos Shepherds, like Nate, I forget his channel, something Homestead. He's got a big, it looks like a big Kangal, basically. They're from a similar place in Turkey. But folks, dogs are so essential out here. Because there's been a lot of gunshots. There's lots of poachers, man. And they trespass. I can't keep my eyes on everything on 200 acres in these mountains. You know what I mean? Like, so I rely on my dogs. Now, a gunshot I'll hear from anywhere on the property. And I could basically tell how far away it is, what kind of caliber. And, you know what I mean? If there's a follow-up, depending on how long, what caliber that is, like what's going down. I could assume certain things. It ain't my first rodeo. So I'd know how to respond accordingly. But plus, I'm always, everywhere I go, I'm ready for a prolonged fight. It doesn't matter where it is. I had to get water today. I'm ready, because you never know when shit's going to go down. And I'm sorry for my sensitive folks. I'm not a professional people. I'm going to try to curb the tongue as we go, but just bear with me. But real dogs do real work, and dogs work. I'm going to go check it out. I'm going to leave it there. All right. Yeah. Good dogs. Anyways, Kangal's Pyrenees. Watch your ass when you're around them, okay? See you later. Hey, it's Tor here. Part 2. I'm going to put these together. I wanted to follow up with how I introduced them so that they knew to leave them alone. Because my dogs did not follow them on to the rest of the acreage, which I was a little worried about because it's the first test they've had. I haven't had visitors. The only one that comes over here is my mother, and they know my mom. You know what I mean? So, and my neighbor, they know my neighbor too. So that's it. So it was a good test in that regard. And they passed. They stayed with the livestock and protected the perimeter. All chickens accounted for, everything. So, but what I did is when I was there, I whistled for them and had them come, and then had them come by me, and then they greet me just like wolves do. They'll come and they want to put your nose up to this and that, because they're kind of wild dogs, man. But they're an organized pack that serves the function of this place. I got them out, and I just said, sit there and leave your hand down. Let them smell it. Don't even look at them. And then once some of them wouldn't even come near them. Like, and that's, I still didn't get the big male to come. Like, he would not come out of the side of the woods. And he kept looking at me like, if they mess around, I'm tearing them to pieces. So they may come back tomorrow morning, because it's evening here. It's 1900. So it's 7 o'clock my time. Lockup's done. I'm about to eat supper and then wind down for the night. But so I still need to get them acquainted so they can come and get out of their truck, because it would be nice if I could just give them a combo to a gate or a key, and then they could just come up so I don't have to walk my happy ass all the way down there. You know what I mean? And just, I'll know when I see headlamps in the distance. But it is what it is. That's the responsibility, and that's their function. They're doing their job. I just can't, if I invite somebody on the property, I need to make sure, because if they ever did attack and they wouldn't come off, I would shoot my own dog. Just so you know. I wouldn't hesitate either. I wouldn't want to, but I would do so. And I don't want that to happen. So I try to take great diligence ahead of time to do things properly. But these are guard dogs. They're real deal Holyfield guard dogs. I mean, they kill other dogs that come and try and take animals like sheep, chickens, foxes. They'll kill foxes, a whole lot of coyotes. They run off bears. The guys that were here told me about all the scat that they found right past where my sawmill is back there in my other yard. Maybe a few 100 yards from where I'm at now, which isn't far, folks. So that's coming close, but that's about the perimeter that I've taught my dogs to go through. I'm going to do a video about how I train my dogs, because there is training involved, but it's not a lot of verbal commands. I don't need them to, you know what I mean, like know their name or sit or paw or do the fluffy stuff. Like, I need them to function. And most of it's body language, and they react to me. Like, if they see me grab my gun and go like this, and I get my head down and I'm looking around like this, and I start walking like with purpose, they go silent and they all branch out. The big male will follow me. You know what I mean? Like, it's body language, people. This is how it is around here. Like, you can't fake this stuff. And I didn't teach it. It's their instincts, my instincts, just in harmony. And they did good today. And I'm glad my friends are still okay. But they'll be good. And the one they like the most is the older one, the mother of the others. Ladybug, my original. She's one of the most fierce. Believe it or not. Even if she knows you, if you show up here at night without me being there, no one's going to call her off. Except being me. But if I'm there, she's a sweetheart. But if I'm not there, it doesn't matter if you're my neighbor. My neighbor came to the gate one time at night without me being there. And he went back in his truck. And everybody's scared of the dogs. If I was you coming here, I would be scared crapless of these dogs too. I would be like, I'm staying right next to you. F that. But when I give my word, like, I got it. Like, if my dogs act up, I'm responsible. So I do what needs to be done. And I spend a lot of time with them. I mean, they're doing, you know what I mean? I go out mostly every night, multiple times a night with them, and we prowl the woods. Through experience, people, I've dealt with a lot of stuff out here. I talk about it. Some people don't want to believe that there's things that government doesn't say exist. I shot a black panther, people. How are you going to tell me it don't exist? I seen my bull Job squaring off with it, and my dog Ladybug, who's the vicious one, was scared shitless of it. So how are you going to tell me? You know what I mean? You're not going to tell me that wasn't a black panther. It was a big-ass mountain lion that was pure black, basically. Long tail and everything. It wasn't a bear. I've dealt with bears, too. I'll probably be dealing with bears soon again. Anyways, what are we at? Yeah, I'm just going to put these together, but hopefully that's cool or informative to you. Most people don't give a crap anyways, but the whole Appalachian Grit homestead interview and old homestead tours and stuff we're going to be doing. Just a matter of time. I got my new phone. This is not it. I'm still working on getting it to connect, and I got to transfer it over. I got to figure out how to do all that. I'm not a tech dude. But anyways, so I'm going to leave it there. Good to talk to you all. I put up some other videos. Check them out. It's just me trying the new phone for the first time, and it took me like days to get that uploaded on a computer. I know. But anyways, if you live out in the middle of nowhere, get good dogs. And remember, if you have a livestock guard dog breed and there's no livestock, they're going to protect you, or they're going to wander. And so get some livestock and train them. Anyways, whatever. We'll talk about it. Ask your questions. I'll give you advice based on my own experience. I've got experience with Pyrenees, Great Pyrenees, and Kangals, and other crappy dogs, but a lot of them were trying to kill chickens or did kill chickens, and they're no longer here. So I'm going to leave it there, all right? You guys would be proud of these pups. I am. And you can see them in those other videos. You'll see some of them at least. But yeah, it was nighttime, foggy, but I'll show you around as soon as I get the new phone operational. All right, folks, have a great night. Take care.